I know and blast them up.
To get these fools on my side,
Let's just hope they're fast enough.
so don't be the one to die tonight.
Hello again, YouTube. This is Dr. Kendo back with the Pokémon Red series. So we got, let's see, we just put in Akram 125. He's the Zubat that we caught last episode. He is now in the party, and it actually does take me, I'm a Gen 1 Pokemon player at heart, but it actually does take me a little bit of getting used to remember that the Pokemon are not healed when you get them out of the PC and stuff. So, like, let's say that you battled one down, weakened it, and you caught it, and it goes to the PC, and then you withdraw it. I'm actually kind of used to now, after playing a bunch of Pokemon games over the years that were not from Gen 1, it would actually heal your Pokemon while they went to the PC. So we are still in Mount Moon as we got here last episode, and that's where we caught the Zubat, of course. So now we're gonna fight this person. It's a lass, and she's just got a level 14 Clefairy, and I'm gonna be pissed if this Clefairy has Sing. I'm just gonna say it right now because I remember when I was catching that Jiggly. And oh, it has Sing! Damn it! So, son of a... It's just gonna keep... Oh my gosh. Sing is honestly like, or just anything that can put my Pokemon to sleep. It almost, oh my gosh, it almost killed Kendo the Charmander. Alright, Mrs. Kendo, take it down. Oh my gosh, this Clefairy is beefy. I confused it. Oh my god, but it's confused no more. This is ridiculous. And oh, I went to sleep. Oh my gosh, this is insane. I'm gonna have an aneurysm or burst of blood vein in my forehead. This is crazy. I'm gonna send Asian Lunch Lady in to hopefully finish the job here. It's down to little life. Yes, we got it. Quick attack. Boom. Asian Lunch Lady grew to level 10. And the lass is like, I lost? And it's like, yeah, you're damn Clefairy. That was the only Pokemon you had, but it put me to sleep. Yeah. So anyway, we definitely needed to heal after that. So I, of course, like to cut out some of the footage of, walking all the way from, especially because there's so many Zubat in, oh, sweet. Here's a Geodude. We need to catch one of these. So that's perfect. We got a Geodude here, and this, Akram is not going to do too much to a Geodude. Leech Life is, not going to help. Not that Chipsta is going to do all that much better, but Chipsta is level 12, so we'll be able to, just not very effective Horn attack it all the way down. And we got a critical hit, so hey, that's cool. And so Geodude level 8, that's about the average, of whatever the Geodudes are going to be in here. So you may be able to get one that's like level 10 or something at max, level 9 maybe. But we're going to go ahead and catch this one, so I just tackled it, and ouch. So let's go ahead and use the Pokeball, and that's going to catch it. Yes, Geodude was caught. Sweet. So, as most people know, if you watch my Pokemon series, I basically name my Pokemon after you, the subscribers. You must be a subscriber to have a Pokemon named after you, and so this one goes to Wally Win, otherwise known as Winborn W on YouTube, a very, very active subscriber and has become a close friend of mine through just my YouTube career and stuff. He's one of the early day subscribers, back when I was just Dr. Kendo, not Dr. Kendo commentaries. So, Geodude, that was perfect. We caught that, and so yes, as I was saying, if you want to be named with one of the Pokemon named after you, I should say, then you just comment on one of the social media pages that isn't YouTube for Dr. Kendo commentaries. So, that can mean the Twitter page or the Facebook page, and the links to that are in the description. I actually do have a Tumblr and a Blogger page for Dr. Kendo, so if anybody ever wants to do one of the more obscure social media ones, you could always do that and stuff. And oh, sweet. Okay, this is going to be the catch a lot of Pokemon episode, or at least so far 2 of them. So we have Paris here. Paris. And so let's see here. Akram is actually, the Zubat is okay against the Paris because Leech Life is good against the plant style of Paris. And so that should be no problem. We'll just keep Leech Lifing it up. And oh crap, it scratched and Akram fainted. Well, that's okay. Let's just send somebody out, the wee guy, that's fine. And throw the Pokeball. And we should be able to catch it right here. Alright, Paris was caught. Sweet. So that's excellent. So we've got the Paris. So who's next on the list that we're going to name the Paris for? We're going to name it after TAC1421 Games. He's someone I've met through YouTube and stuff, and we're both partnered with Necessary Gaming, the same network. Since there's no numbers in the naming for Pokemon, I'm just going to call it TAC. And so, that's pretty sweet. So here's a Geodude. We've already got one of those, but let's just take it out, gain some levels and stuff. Of course, making it through Mount Moon is pretty crazy. There's tons of wild Pokemon, and it's actually kind of really annoying, I would say. So while we're doing all of this, and I'm going back to a Pokemon Center to heal, why don't I answer a question? Because that's the other thing about Dr. Kendo commentaries that's usually consistent among all commentaries, is that I like to take questions from the subscribers. You must be a subscriber also to ask a question. And I will link to you, annotate, whatever, to your channel when your question is being answered. And so I like to do them in order as best as I can. And so today's question comes from X Ninja X Skater. And so he or she asks, what would be the worst Pokemon lineup to play through the whole game start to finish, with or without evolving, and why? Well, I mean, I think obviously that would just be using like Magikarp. I mean, that's probably the most obvious answer, I would actually say, is just having Magikarp without evolving it, obviously, to Gyarados, because the question did say with or without evolving, and why. And so the worst Pokemon lineup, obviously, is just an entirely, fully, Magikarp lineup. The other thing is that you don't want to, obviously, go with just one type. So let's say that you have, like, all fire types or something, you're obviously going to do terrible against things that are strong against fire, namely water, of course. Or like you don't want all fighting and all normal, all this, so you want to have a mixed team. Preferably each one should be, either the attribute internally is different from all the rest, or at least if you're going to have two that are the same, like for instance, if you're going to have two water Pokemon, pick something like Starmie, because Starmie can, I think, learn Thunderbolt and Thunder and stuff, so it can actually learn some electric attacks. So get Pokemon like that, at least, if you're not going to have them all different attributes or whatever. And so it's funny because we're in Mount Moon, which this is basically like a cave or whatever, and there's just like a nerd, actually super nerd, hiding in the cave or whatever, and he's just like, don't sneak up on me. And that's just all too funny to me, because why in the heck are nerds just hanging out in this cave? Well, I guess if they're nerds, they're examining the caves or whatever. And Akram has grown to level 10, which is awesome because he learned Supersonic, an extremely annoying move, and it's really good to have on your side because it's not so annoying when it's actually usable by you. And so Mount Moon is also full of lots of items. You see that I got a potion right here, and so yes, there's probably about 10 items scattered throughout Mount Moon and everything, so it's a plethora for a lot of things. New Pokemon, new battles, all of that good stuff, and the Moonstone. And so yes, I know that maybe not a whole lot of substantial progress was made in the story, but we did catch 2 Pokemon in this episode, which was great because I wanted to get some more of you subscribers in on the Pokemon. So we've reached the end of the episode. I really appreciate you guys viewing. Let me know if you want to ask a question for Pokémon Red. Otherwise, I will catch you on the next vid, and thanks for viewing.
I hope that it would. So jerk step in the way. Damn, I got this. On the red Converse, and y'all just watch this. I'm super duper speedy and ridiculous. Or I could be the villain, and I'm still into ferocious. Look at me now, reason to boast. Fast as the Flash, make grass get toast. I pull a spike from my dome, cause it's not just hair, and replace my concrete.